I've been waking up slow with the weight in my chest, like the sun forgot how to shine in the west. And I smile when they ask, say I'm doing just fine, but there's thunder rolling quiet in the back of my mind. Some days are light, and some days I fake, and some days I break for my own damn sake. Well, the thing is, I'm trying, even when the voice in my head keeps lying. It's a war just to get out of bed, but I breathe in deep and I face it instead. No, I'm not alright, but I'm fighting to be. Well, the thing is, I'm still me. I got friends who don't call, and I don't blame them. Hard to hold space when your world's gone vacant. And I wish I could tell you what's missing inside, but it's foggy in here, even with open eyes. I wear my silence like armor, I know, but there's hope in the cracks where the light starts to show. Well, the thing is, I'm healing, even when I don't trust what I'm feeling. Every scar is a line in my song, every stumble's a sign. I've been walking this long, and I don't have a map, but I've got my feet. Well, the thing is, I'm still me.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing today on this fine Tuesday? So today's live is about living with somebody who has bipolar, or, you know, a relationship with somebody that has bipolar. It could be your friend, a loved one, somebody you live with. So bipolar relationships, what to expect. We'll put this in the chat so you guys can check the page out afterwards. Okay, so ups and downs are natural in any romantic relationship. And I don't think it's just romantic, but this is what we're covering. Okay. But when your partner has bipolar disorder, it can feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster. Not knowing what to expect each day is stressful and tiring. Over time, it wears on the relationship. Understanding why your partner acts out sometimes or becomes withdrawn in the first supportive step you can take is strengthening your relationship. Learning exactly what a bipolar diagnosis means, how it can affect your partner's behavior, and what you can do to foster a healthy, stable relationship. Rosalie, how you doing? Kevin K, how you doing? H. Davis, how you doing? What does it mean if your partner is bipolar? Bipolar disorder is a mental health condition marked by intense mood changes. People with the illness switch back and forth from mania or hypomania, an emotional state of being energetic and gleeful, or sometimes aggressive or delusional, to having episodes of depression. The lifelong condition tends to run in families, although the cause of bipolar disease is unknown. However, it can often be successfully managed through treatment. And there are two types of bipolar disorder: bipolar 1, bipolar 2. So I've shared many times what bipolar 1 and 2 is on this channel. So I'm going to keep the bipolar 1 and 2 short and sweet, to the point. Shani, how you doing? I'm going to give a brief overlay what bipolar 1 is, a brief overlay what bipolar 2 is. So bipolar 1 is a more severe form of the illness. and is defined by manic episodes that have one of these characteristics: hallucinations, delusions, or paranoia, hospitalization required for safety, impulsive behavior with significant consequences. When people are manic, they may pursue pleasurable activities with great enthusiasm and with no regard for the consequences. For example, he may gamble, spend excessive amounts of money, use substances, or become promiscuous. Bipolar 2. People with bipolar 2 experience hypomaniac episodes, which still include out-of-character behavior, but aren't as extreme as BP1. Hypomaniac episodes may include increased energy and drive, rapid speech, decreased need for sleep. During hypomaniac episodes, a partner with BP2 may obsessively pursue sex with you or others. They may stay up all night and have lots of wonderful ideas they want to tell you about. Treatment challenges. Bipolar disorder is usually treated with a combination of medication and therapy. However, successful treatment can be a challenge since many people miss the euphoria and energy of manic episodes. Often people with bipolar disorder view these elevated moods states as their best selves when they're the most productive or creative, and will stop treatment in order to experience that again. Sometimes those with bipolar disorder will even intentionally trigger a manic episode. Lack of sleep is a trigger of manic episodes for a lot of people. Sometimes patients with bipolar disorder will deliberately skip getting the sleep they need in order to initiate an elevated mood state. For example, a person might want the high energy that comes with a manic episode to get a project done. The key to your partner's successful management of the illness is a commitment to continuing treatment and ongoing communication with their psychiatrist. This can take place as therapy sessions, during regular checkups, or whenever necessary to discuss troubling symptoms. Many people with bipolar 1 do well on lithium, a mood stabilizing substance. Those with bipolar 2 may not fully respond to medication often used to treat bipolar disorder. If that's the case for your partner, it is important for them to continue to work with their psychiatrist to find an effective treatment. Being in a relationship with someone who is bipolar. There are certain challenges in a romantic relationship, but bipolar disorder can make things especially difficult in various aspects of life. Quick Vic, how you doing? JH, how you doing? Intimacy, work, parenting. So, we've covered the intimacy part. So I want to go over to the work part. Your partner's ability to perform well at work can be affected by bipolar disorder. Severe mood swings along with manic symptoms such as poor judgment and impulsivity, or depressive symptoms such as low energy and interest make it tough to find and maintain a job. Stressors at work may also trigger or exacerbate your partner's symptoms. If your partner can't hold down a job, this could put more pressure on you to provide financial support until the illness is well managed. Parenting. Many people consider parenting the most stressful, albeit rewarding job of their lives. But any kind of stressor, good or bad, has potential to trigger manic or depressive episodes for people with bipolar disorder. In addition, the erratic behavior associated with bipolar disorder can be confusing and scary to children who look to parents to provide stability. Helping your partner get and maintain treatment to control symptoms is crucial for providing a safe and secure home for children. Treatment. How to make a bipolar relationship work. Go to couples counseling. Understand that there's an illness involved in the hurtful behavior. Forgive the behavior that happened during the altered mood state. Set boundaries with a partner about maintaining treatment. So what I'm reading, in all honesty, man, like why? Like I have bipolar. Why would I want to be in a relationship with myself? Damn. But everybody needs love. Ask if you can get involved with your partner's treatment, which may include occasional going to the psychiatrist together. Being part of your partner's treatment has multiple benefits, including gaining a better understanding of the illness, providing additional insight for the psychiatrist, learning to spot signs of impending episodes, alerting the psychiatrist about mood changes. Even if your partner hasn't signed off on you exchanging information with their psychiatrist, you can still support worrisome signs. The doctor just won't be able to tell you anything. This gives the doctor a chance to make quick medication changes that may help your partner avoid being hospitalized. Practice self-care. DC, how you doing? So that's living with someone with bipolar. Understanding bipolar disorder, mood episodes, symptoms, treatment. Support your loved one. Educate yourself. Offer emotional support by being understanding and patient. Identify warning signs and triggers to recognize patterns in their mood episodes. Develop a plan for difficult times by discussing how to best support them during a mood episode. Communicate openly and honestly. Use I statements to express your feelings without being judgmental. And listen to their perspective. Encourage basically communication. Communication is very important. Kathy, how you doing? How you doing? Communication is very important when it comes to somebody who struggles with depression or mental health. You know, I have bipolar. I have bipolar 2. I don't have bipolar 1. So, my best friend is bipolar and now doesn't speak to me, and I'm so confused as to why. I don't know, Kathy. I don't know the last conversation you guys had with each other. I don't know that depth. It could have been from a conversation, or I don't know. How long has it been? Has it been months, years, weeks, days? Manic Mama Studio, how you doing? Just wondering, has it been, weeks, months? Yes, boundaries. Boundaries are very important. Well, boundaries in any situation is important. Oh, That's tough. See, Kathy, I don't like. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, Kathy. It's a lot more complicated. One thing about people who struggle with mental health issues, we procrastinate. We procrastinate to get anything done. So that's a problem with a lot of us. Not all of us, but a lot of us. We put things off. Or we get too comfortable in situations. Your best friend probably didn't think you would ever kick her out. She got too comfortable, in my opinion. Wow, that's a long time. 1978. That is a long time to be friends with somebody. Well, hopefully they reach back out to you. Because that's a long time to be friends with somebody and they quit talking to them. Especially it's because you wanted your place back. You wanted your peace back. You wanted your life back. And when you got people, April T, how you doing? I missed you too, April. I hope things are well with you, my friend. It's been a while, April. Who's calling me? Somebody was calling me. Hold on just a second. Put you on quick hold. I'm back. Clumsy! All my peoples are coming in. You know, you know, talking about bipolar, right? And friendship, okay, is it's bipolar is interesting to understand and learn because once you think you understand it, something new happens. Something new comes along. Like, I don't even understand me. I'm still learning me. So there's a lot to unpack when it comes to bipolar. There's a lot of triggers to bipolar. There's in comes trauma with bipolar too. you know. But I'm going to open up the panel. If anybody wants to come up and conversate about this topic, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I'm going to open up this panel. Because I haven't been in a relationship in 7, 8 years. Okay? So, most of my relationships didn't work out. And it wasn't just because of me. It was because of them too. I think I played a role in it. But I don't think H. Davis. I don't think I played a role in a woman cheating on me, my wife, my fiance, you know, cheating on me. I've never played that role. Like, if you ain't happy, leave. I've always expressed this in every conversation, every relationship I've ever been in. So I've always said, if you're not happy with me, let me know and move on. We can break up. If you're not happy, if there's no fixing us, move forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't cheat on me. Don't lie to me. Don't tell me you love me while you're over here having a conjugal visit with some other dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, April T., you're correct. It's hard to understand mental illness, okay, when you haven't experienced it. We can read about it, comprehend it, but to fully grasp it, how it affects someone is hard. I gotta highlight that. I'm gonna leave it up there for a minute because it's so true. You know, unless you know, you know. So Kathy, was she respectful? Was she contributing? Oh, so that's tough.
You're
That's
right.
a tough situation, Kathy. I don't know if I have answers for that. You might have to reach out to her yourself. You might have to send her a message, write her a letter, call her, leave her a voicemail, something. Well, pass the message on. Tell her you still love her and care about her. Tell her you miss her. I don't know. Those are just ideas. Those are my opinions. Don't do it because I said do it. Do it because you want to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it from the heart.
Yep, got to do it from the heart. So mental health issues, mental health in general is hard to understand. Mental health in general is a touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Mm.
So she had a doctor in NY. She would only talk to her doctor remotely. But we were in Texas, and she refused to get a new doctor when manic. That's unhealthy. Like being remote, psychiatrists, they need blood work. They need to see you physically. See, that's hard to do compared mental health issues. You can't compare. Everyone's different.
I agree.
You know, yeah, yeah, comparing, if I'm reading that right, I could be reading it wrong, Kathy. We could be reading, we compared mental health issues via the phone for years. I could be reading wrong. Well, you know what? She pushed you away. If she's the one pushing you away, she'll be the one crawling back to you. Just let her know you're still there. Just tell her, I'm still here. When she's ready, she'll come back. But you got to move forward with life. You can't live. You can't let it affect you.
Yeah.
You know, all honesty, right? Sometimes change is important. Sometimes it is for the better. Sometimes it's for the worst. And we got to make the best out of it.
I feel change is good
You
for
know,
me.
sometimes change happens and you have no control over it. Sometimes you do have control over it. Like you getting a new job. That's a change you made yourself. You walked in there and put that application in for that job. And you got the job.
Mm-hmm.
Right, H. Davis?
Right. Well, we do it online now.
Well, you put you put the effort in.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a change you made.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes there's answers we don't get. Sometimes we go looking for answers and they never become answered. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes there's answers in life we will never know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes there's questions that we have in life that will never be answered. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that sound right? Sometimes there's questions in life that will go unanswered. Let me change the font. Let me change the font. not let me change it. Okay. Damn. I'm sorry you're going through that, Kathy. I hope things turn around for you. I really do. But yeah, I'm trying to change the font. Let me see if I can. There we go. Is that better? There we go.
I agree, April.
So I went back to the default. Well, at least you're still friends with the family. So that's good to know, Kathy. So just don't give up. Just be patient, though. So, but communication in relationships is what's important. The Snooper, how you doing? When it comes to a partner having mental health issues, it's important to communicate. Very important. So, it's been a while, Snooper. It's been a while, Snooper. It's been a long while, and I'm back at it. Connie Corso's mom has entered chat. Oh my word, it's been a while. So, Kid Kitty, it's been a while. So, I got tomorrow. I'll be live, same time. I shared with many of you that my license is suspended in Tennessee, valid in New Hampshire, and I'm trying to transfer it to Florida. I had 2 tickets from 8 years ago that I didn't realize I didn't pay. So I paid them recently. I just paid a $140 reinstatement fee.
Wow.
To the state of Tennessee. Once they release my license, I'll be able to get it switched over to Florida. That way I can register my vehicle. It's been a process. Very expensive process. Been a process. No, the tickets weren't $140. the reinstatement fee was $140. So the tickets were almost $500 for two of them. Like four something, pretty close to it. 180, so 360. Yeah, but I got it paid. Exiled won. So, but once that's cleared up and Tennessee says my license is reinstated, I can get my Florida driver's license squared up. My mom's doing all right. She's doing all right. She's been very helpful since I messed up my left hand and pain shooting up into my shoulder and everything. I'll find out on July 3rd what happens there. You know, but I just wanted to come live and talk about living with somebody that has bipolar.
They have mood swings.
Yeah, that's part of bipolar, mood swings.
I can be like that way sometimes.
Yep. Well, this morning I was up early. This morning. And I met Exiled One had introduced me to some new people. And I really had a good time on their panel the past couple of lives I went up. And I'm waiting. Exiled One's supposed to get me in contact with them. We're supposed to create a group chat. I'm going to be doing a live with him on panel talking about mental health.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm just waiting for my brother Exiled One to create that group chat in Discord. He's the one with the control.
No.
So, but pale shades for chats and super chats, pale text on pale background. On my end, the volume for clarification, you're not low. Okay, I'm loud. That's awesome, Kathy. I'm loud. Oh, thank you, Kid Kitty. Who got that gifted membership? Who got that gifted membership?
It don't say on my end.
That's amazing of you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. The snooper. Let me go into my settings and adjust my audio.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Is that better? Connie Corso, is that better? Is that too loud? Okay. You know why my volume was high? Because my audio volume was set at 159. I had to turn it down to 100. My word. 159. So I hope so. We'll see about we'll see about the Karen Reed verdict tomorrow, hopefully. So, all right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming up, H. Davis.
No problem. Y'all have a good night.
You too, brother.
All right.
So, with that being said, everybody here, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. With that being said, I will see you tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. Well, the thing is out. All right, Exiled One. I'll accept it right now after this live stream. All right, friends, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m.